You look at me, and I want you to understand something. Competition, it's not just a game, it's life. Whether it's Nadal fighting for every single point on clay, or Djokovic chasing down every ball like it's the last. The fire is the same, different sports, different styles, but the hunger is identical. I don't care if it's a tennis court, a boxing ring, a UFC cage, a basketball arena, or a football field. The stage changes, the rules change, but the feeling inside, that burning in your chest when everything is on the line, it's universal. When you compete, you're not just fighting an opponent. You're fighting yourself, your own doubts, your own limits, your own pain. And when you break through, when you refuse to quit, that's when you discover who you really are. The world will always compare. Who's better, Nadal or Djokovic, NBA or NFL? But greatness isn't about comparing. Greatness is about standing there, facing the challenge in front of you, and giving every single drop of energy you have until there's nothing left to give. Because when the whistle blows, when the bell rings, when the match point is called, you will have one question burning in your mind: did I give everything? And if the answer is yes, you've already won. Look, I want you to really hear this. Greatness doesn't come in one shape. It doesn't wear one jersey. It doesn't play on one surface. Nadal, he's a warrior. He bleeds for every point, fights like the match is never over. You see him on clay, it's like watching a lion defend his territory. Then you look at Djokovic. Calm, precise, reading the game like a master. He doesn't just play the opponent, he plays the moment. Now, some people will tell you, pick one, who's better. But I tell you this, why choose when you can learn from both? Why limit yourself when greatness is standing right in front of you in different forms? I've played against players with speed, with power, with intelligence, with heart. And every single one of them taught me something. You don't respect them less because they play different, you respect them more, because they found their way to be great, and that's the lesson. You don't have to be a copy of anyone. You find your own strength, you master your own craft. Respect others for the way they shine, but never forget to shine in your own way. Greatness is not about being the same. Greatness is about being undeniable in whatever field, in whatever style, with whatever weapon you have. Listen to me. Combat is not just about fists, kicks, or knockouts. It's about spirit. It's about standing in front of someone who wants to break you and refusing to let them. Boxing. It's patience, timing, discipline. You study your opponent. You wait for the opening. Every jab, every movement is a test of your mind as much as your body. One mistake and it's over. That's the beauty of it. Then you look at UFC. Chaos, unpredictability, striking, grappling, submissions. Every second you adapt. You're not just fighting the man in front of you, you're fighting the clock, the cage, and your own fear. But here's the truth. Both boxing and UFC teach the same core lesson: courage. Courage to step into a place where you know pain is guaranteed. Courage to trust your preparation when everything inside you screams to stop. I've felt that kind of battle, maybe not in a ring or a cage, but in life. When the crowd is loud, the pressure is heavy, and there's no room for hesitation. That's combat. That's when you find out who you really are, and I'll tell you this: in combat, there's no faking. You can't hide behind excuses. You either show up or you go home. You either fight or you lose. So respect it. Respect the art. Respect the men and women who step into that fire, because they're showing you the purest form of competition: heart versus heart, will versus will. Look into my eyes, because I want you to feel this. Team sports, they're not just about talent, they're about connection, they're about trust. You watch the NBA, the speed, the precision. 1 second the ball is in your hands, the next it's in the net. It's rhythm, it's chemistry, it's knowing your teammate will be there before you even look. Then you watch the NFL: raw power, strategy, calculated chaos. Every yard matters, every second is a war. It's a game of inches, and every man on that field knows his role is life or death for that play. But here's the magic in team sports: you're not alone. When you fall, someone's there to pull you up. When you score, 10 hands are on your back, and when the pressure is crushing, you feel the strength of everyone around you. I've been in those moments, the crowd screaming, the clock dying, everything on the line, and I knew I wasn't carrying it alone. My team carried me, I carried them, that's the bond. You can be the best player in the world, but if your team doesn't believe in you, if you don't believe in them, you'll never win. That's the truth. In the NBA, in the NFL, in football, in any sport. Team energy is the invisible force that turns good into great, and great into champions. It's the heartbeat you feel in the locker room before the game. It's the look in each other's eyes when you know today, we fight together. And that's a power no single athlete can ever create alone. You know what I've learned, passion is nothing without discipline. You can love something with all your heart, but if you don't have the discipline to show up every single day, it will fade. People think passion is fire, it burns bright, it's exciting, it's emotional, but fire without control burns out. Discipline is what keeps it alive. Think about the greatest athletes in any sport, NBA, NFL, tennis, boxing, You see the highlight moments, the celebrations, the trophies. But what you don't see are the mornings when the body hurts and they still train. The nights when the world is asleep and they're still perfecting their craft. The days when motivation is gone but they push anyway, that's where discipline lives. Passion will make you start, but discipline will keep you going when the passion feels far away. Discipline is waking up at 5 a.m. because your dream is more important than your comfort. It's saying no to distractions because you've got work to do. It's training the same move 1,000 times until it's perfect even if no one is watching. And here's the truth, discipline isn't natural. It's built every time you push through the temptation to quit, you're building it. Every time you choose the hard thing instead of the easy thing, you're building it. So yes, passion is the spark. But discipline is the fuel. Without discipline, passion is just a moment. With discipline, passion becomes a legacy. Everyone wants to ask, who's the best, who's number one, Nadal or Djokovic, NBA or NFL, boxing or UFC. But let me tell you something, life isn't always about choosing sides. Sometimes it's about taking the best from each, learning from all, and using it to become your own version of great. Why should I only admire one player when two players show me different ways to win? Why should I limit myself to one sport when each one teaches me a new lesson? The court teaches patience, the ring teaches courage, the field teaches teamwork, the cage teaches resilience. You see, the point is not to choose one. The point is to take the lessons, the values, the mentality, and make them yours. I've learned from people I've never played against. I've been inspired by champions I've never met. And I've taken pieces of them, their mindset, their work ethic, their will, and I've added them to who I am. That's how you grow. Life will try to make you pick one path, one dream, one style. But sometimes the smartest thing you can do is keep your mind open, keep your eyes open, and let every great example shape you. In the end, it's not about proving who you love more, who you watch more, or who you cheer for more. It's about proving that you took everything you could from the world of greatness and built something even stronger inside yourself, and when that day comes, it won't matter who you chose, it will matter what you became.